Your boss didn't wake up one morning deciding to make your life miserable.
They were shaped by an environment that rewarded toxic behavior long before they met you. Meanwhile, the organization watches from the sidelines, doing absolutely nothing to stop the cycle. Success is measured solely by quarterly numbers, ignoring the human cost required to reach them. You sit at your desk, replaying a morning conversation that left your stomach in knots. The comment wasn't overtly cruel, yet it made you feel wrong without a clear reason.
Now, you spend hours analyzing their tone instead of focusing on your actual work responsibilities.
It's satisfying to think they chose to be terrible, but the truth is more unsettling.
Your manager didn't invent these behaviors. They inherited them from people who operated on fear.
They survived a culture that confused control with leadership and never learned to reduce the pressure. To them, this intense heat is simply how professional environments are supposed to function.
Consider micromanagement, a behavior everyone hates, but few truly understand for what it really is.
These bosses claim they care about every detail, but this comfortable story quickly falls apart. Most often, micromanagement is just pure anxiety, manifesting as a desperate need to hover over you.
Many toxic managers were promoted because they were great at tasks, not because they could lead.
They check your work obsessively and demand constant updates on progress that isn't even finished.
They CC the entire team on private matters and schedule meetings just to discuss future meetings.
Credit stealing operates on the same fuel. A secure leader doesn't need to absorb your ideas.
Terrified of being replaced, they steal your work to justify their own existence within the company.
Beyond the hovering lies chaos, where rules shift constantly and the floor always feels unstable.
You walk in on Monday wondering which version of your boss you will encounter today.
Everyone with a toxic manager feels the tension in their body before their head processes it. They were friendly on Friday, but by Monday, they are critical of things they previously approved.
Your Tuesday vanishes as you focus on managing their mood instead of completing your actual work.
This inconsistency serves a function, forcing the team to stay hyper-focused on the manager's state.
Success becomes about testing the temperature and figuring out if today is safe for new ideas.
Experienced teams learn to wait 72 hours before acting on any new, impulsive managerial request.
You're in a meeting, watching as your boss presents your idea from 2 weeks ago. With total confidence, they describe your email suggestion as if they just thought of it themselves.
You sit with your coffee, wondering if speaking up will help, or just make things worse.
Power structures rarely require them to correct their memories, so they simply never volunteer the truth.
Sometimes it's louder, like a joke at your expense during a meeting to assert their dominance.
This leads to the feedback problem. where performance reviews become exercises in total ambiguity. You asked for feedback throughout the year and received only vague reassurances about your progress. Then, you are handed a document that says you lack strategic thinking without defining the term.
Vague expectations function as a power tool, keeping employees in a state of permanent uncertainty.
By keeping goals fuzzy, the manager eliminates any objective standard for their own accountability.
When risks materialize, the boss claims the team should have escalated the issues much sooner.
When things go well, they take credit as the visionary leader who guided the group. But when things fail, they claim they simply trusted their team perhaps a little too much.